Great, that's a great thumbnail. Thanks. Oh, God. Alright, so I'll set that up. Now live. Add metal on air icon. Okay. And pin that. Okay. So that's all done. So I've got stream info and stuff over here. So this is where chat is. So if you see me looking this direction, I am looking at chat. I have a new microphone that I'm trying out, and it's a little quiet, unfortunately. And I'm not sure what I can do to make that better. All of its levels are turned up to its maximum. So we'll see. Tonight's stream is tonight's stream is gonna be amazing. Oh shoot, my mic is in the way now. How do I need to get to my brush and eraser buttons. My mic is in the way. I didn't think of that. Let's see if I do this. That sort of works. That's not kludgy at all. That might work. The other thing is no hand cam tonight. For whatever reason, the camera that I have that looks down on my desktop is not working correctly. I don't know why. It displays images for about 15 seconds and then starts corrupting the video stream. So it doesn't really work. Not super helpful. So anyway, that's not doing what I want it to do. Helps if I push the right button. There it is. Okay. Awesome. Alright, so tonight's stream is no, it's not. It's actually going to be Munch-At. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Mario lore or watch Super Mario Brothers speedruns like I do obsessively. Hello, how are you? Am I loud enough? This new microphone is a little quiet, and actually if I'm not loud enough, I don't really think I can change anything, so I'm sorry if I'm too quiet. I haven't figured out how to make it louder. Munch-At. I don't know if you know the munchers. The munchers are the little tiny plants they're not the piranha plants that have the spots on them. These are little plants that live in actually not a lot of Mario games, but they're invincible. The only way to defeat them is like a P-switch or a POW block, and they will destroy you. They're cool. They're like super shiny black and bright gold leaves. It's a really cool color scheme, and I have yet to see someone make a Munch-At. So that's what I want to try and do tonight, and I don't know if I'm going to be successful. But I actually have a comic idea for Munch-At, of all things. Which I have the draft on my phone. If I can remember where I put my phone. Must be in my purse. Yes, no, maybe. I have too much stuff. The heck did I put my phone? There it is. It is in my purse. Can lose anything in a purse. Absolutely can. So how's that for great TV? Get to watch me rummage around in my purse. That's great. Yeah, so let me see how many panels I thought it would be. Probably be 4 panels. I think 3 small panels and a main panel with the character, I believe. That's pathetic. Let's try that again. As you can tell, I cannot freehand straight lines. At least not yet. Certainly not when I'm being attacked by insects. It's great for concentration. Alrighty. So my thought was, let's pull up some reference art really quickly so you can see what I'm talking about. Munchers. These little guys. This is what I'm thinking of doing. I think sometimes the pen scrolls, sometimes the pen does not scroll. Windows needs to decide. But this is basically what they look like. They're shiny, shiny, shiny black and gold feathers. Gold leaves. I think they're a cool color scheme. And they're like the strongest enemy in the game, basically, because they can't be destroyed except through a P-switch or a power block. They can be walked across if you have certain items or power-ups, but they're basically impervious. So that's my thought on what to draw tonight. So my first panel, this is going to be great. It's going to be great because it also affirms that Bowser's trans. Because that is the core. Honestly, that is the core of the Bowsette thing that's going around. Like, we have the Super Crown, and when the only canon, like, official description of Super Crown we have is when a girl-identified character, in this case Toadette, puts on the Super Crown, she turns into, she gains the appearance, the powers, and the abilities of Peach, while retaining some of her original markings and appearances. That's the only canon lore we have on this thing. So if it stands to reason that if Bowser puts on the Super Crown and she turns into a Bowser-shaped Peach, then clearly she is girl-identified, which means Bowser's trans. It's not canonical, but it is a definite, clear trans headcanon for the character Bowser, and I am all about it. It's fantastic. All about it. So anyway, in this little comic that I want to do, where I have my little muncher, who really wants to be a girl. Correction, wants to be a princess, cause damn, why not? Right? So our little muncher, this is literally just sketching. I'm just sketching quickly. You know, sees how Bowser is doing, and is like, I could never do that. So we have the Super Crown here. remember if the Super Crown has a heart on it, but whatever. Basically, little Muncher's like, I could never do that. What would my parents think? What would my friends think? And then basically Mario steps on said Muncher. Like, you know, basically don't do it because, you know, don't do it or not do it because of what someone else says, you know. And this will be Angry Eyeball. Do it because it's who you are and it's what you need to be. And then I really badly need a reference image of Peach because I cannot draw Peach from memory. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Oh, let's use the clean Firefox. Princess Peach. Oh look, what's the top story? Bowsette. Bowsette, Bowsette, Bowsette. Shocker. There we go. Princess Peach. Oh, she's so feminine. Just so feminine. Let's see if that's perfect. That should work. So she's got poofy shoulders. She's actually not a lot to her, shape-wise. You know, she's got kind of a diamond-shaped chest, 2 petals where her, that'll be perfect. 2 petals where her hips are. Those can be the golden petals of the Muncher. She's got a little collar, a pretty standard anime face, and my idea for Munchet's eyes, since it's important as an anime character, the eyes are really expressive. So Peach has big, circular, you know, feminine eyes, and Bowsette has kind of squarish, more aggressive, slightly more masculine eyes. Obviously, with our Muncher friend, Munchers have a little white oval, and that is all of their eye. So my thought on a Muncher eye would be like your typical, you know, anime eye, if I can draw it correctly and not be a total get. Where you have a, you know, a black iris, but then, or a black pupil, but then the iris is bright white, and then all of the, like, sclera is whatever. The part of the eye that's usually white is black. Just like everything else on the Muncher. I think that might be cool. I think it might be great. So that's my idea, and that is what I'm gonna draw. Because that's what I want to draw. Now I wish that I had 2 monitors so I could keep Peach on the screen here. I think what I'll do is I will throw her on my Surface. And sorry you won't get to see this, and just pull her up on my Surface here. More excellent TV, watching me type on my off-screen computer. Peach does not have a G in her name. It's mostly a note to myself. Open image. I have Edge on this. So it's... I don't have View Image in New Tab like I do on Firefox. That's not working. Put it in a new tab. It's dumb. It's great TV. It's great TV. Riveting, I'm sure. I'm sorry. Okay, there's Peach. Yes, keep using Photo Viewer. Why do you even ask? No, I don't want to use the Office Picture Manager. Stupid computer. What do you think? Shoot, now I split the two. Now I can't see chat. That was wrong. There we go. There. Yeah, as far as shapes go, she's not super complex. So if we... She's kind of a roughly diamond shape. In her midsection, 2 petals for her hips. Big floofy dress. She has an enormous shoulder poof on each shoulder. It's bigger than that hand. Collar that is, and she's got like arm length gloves. Holy cow, just incredible. Those are some serious gloves. So hand-ish. She's kind of hunched over. I'll have to revise this, but that's the basic idea, and then it's just got a pretty standard anime face. Some lovely, well-coiffed, very blonde hair. Ridiculously blonde hair. Of course, this would be the super crown on our Munjette's head, rather than Peach's crown. Some super flyaway hair, because I'm just sketching. But yeah, that basically. Big blue earrings, tiny little ears. Bangs. And then of course her face, where she has like nothing as far as lips. It's like lipstick right there. Like that part right there, it has lipstick, and that's it. Big circular eyes. Huge eyelashes. Right? Black sclera. I think that's what that is. So, and then we've got some hair down here. More or less. That's the idea. She looks like nightmare fuel, but that's the basic idea. So, for the text, I could do this like I'm actually planning on making this, because I would like to make it. I can't write for crap. That's not how you spell parents. Right? Out of my way, a little planta. If you couldn't tell by the horrendous, the absolutely horrendous, stereotypical Italian. So I feel like it should probably be another, maybe I'll move Nightmare Fuel Peach. I'll move her over. I feel like it should be like 2 extra. Maybe an inset. Maybe that would work. If it were like an inset frame here. Where like Little Munchies has puts on the crown. And she's like, oh my god, the power! That is pathetic. There we go. So she needs to have a pose. And as lovely as Peach's ball gown is, I think our Chompette, no, Munchette, she's not a chain chomp, she's Muncher. I think she needs a unique outfit. So I think maybe like some kind of pose like this. That could work. So that'd be head here, shoulders canted in, fist here, thumb, that does not look right. What am I doing? Right, so arm, this would be shoulder, neck. That is not lining up correctly. That is going to be thumb going, yeah, this way. Gotta check. Thumb. This needs to be longer. That's so not what I wanted to do. So that shoulder is canted back. This head is not the right size or shape. Neck heck is wrong? That's not right. I'm trying to think if I've ever drawn an anime face straight on. I don't think I ever have. I've always been slightly canted. Well, this one's gonna be slightly canted too, not just because I can't draw it, but because she's gonna be looking down her fist, which is over here, so she's gonna be looking this direction anyway. So, like, her line of sight is gonna be like there-ish. Family email, I have to take a look at it in a minute. So she's gonna be here. Which means right, so there's I. Looks a little wonky, but it should work. So, Peach has perfectly coiffed blonde hair, medium length. Well, I guess long, so it does stream down her back. I think, because I suck at drawing, Munchette is not going to be bald. She should be. She should be perfectly smooth, shiny black like she's supposed to be. But I'm going to give her, I think I'm going to give her a mohawk. Because, yeah, she's badass. Heck yeah. Badass mohawk. Fix up the jaw. Hell yeah. That looks great. I love the mohawk. It's great. It's fantastic. Just make it Guile style. Yeah. Yes, girl. Work that mohawk. Alrighty. So this should be an eye here and an eye here, I think. She's looking straight down her fist. Hell yeah. I need to make that smaller really rather badly. Alright, so facial expression. That's awful. Marginally better. Let's make that eraser smaller. That's better. Hell yeah. So I think in keeping with her totally smooth appearance as a muncher, no ears, no earrings, maybe gold leaf earrings, gold leaf ears? I don't know. Might be fun. Yeah. That does not look right. I mean, it's shitty, but I think that's the basic idea of Munchette. Yeah. Save this quick. Alright. Holy crap. That's like a thing. I have made a thing. And that's scaring me. It's impressive, but it is scaring me for sure that I have made a thing. I don't know why it scares me that I made it. Because, like, I used to draw stuff all the time. I draw all kinds of cool stuff. Awesome environments, crazy characters. And then, like, I don't know, my creativity got, like, beaten out of me by life. I think that's what it was. I miss my creativity. Just being able to make something, you know? Make it and be proud of it, not be ashamed that you're, you know, wasting your time. I miss that. There was a time when life was simpler. And I wasn't rushed headlong into an existence I didn't want. I'll have to double check on the spec on that. Super Crown. But I think it's got the little, I don't know what you call that, the little thing. That's gonna be bad. Yeah, because I think it's got a little puffball on it. That's basically it. I know this is super riveting. I'm sorry. I don't know what other people do on their streams. I should probably watch a few streams. Get an idea of what I should and shouldn't be doing. I mean, I don't know. None of this is like in a manual anywhere. I don't get a how to trans owner manual. So if she's doing this, she's gonna have her other, so her other arm's actually gonna be, yeah, she's definitely not, she doesn't have to pee. I really have to pee. No, so her other arm is gonna be pulled back. Might be able to salvage this. We'll see. Let's see. Other arm will be pulled back. And brought forwards. And this is going to be thumb. Oh Lord, hate hands. Yeah, there needs to be more knuckle there. So this is going to be basically like this. Should be doing this in my pink, but I'm not because I'm lazy and terrible. That's, yeah, okay, yeah, it's pretty terrible. This whole thing is just kind of trash, but I don't know, I think it'll work. I'll probably get a lot of hate for it if I put it out on Twitter. Let's see if I can finish it, though. It's just about time for the stream to be up. Wow, that it's so wrong. Fingers just curl in, that's all they do. They don't loop over or anything. Thumbs on the other side. That's why it looks weird. Jesus Christ. I'm an idiot. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Thumbs are always on the outside when their hands are flipped over. I am hopeless and pathetic. Don't mind me. So that is not where a thumb goes. Even just trying to visualize just the basics. Why am I drawing such a blank on this? There's palm. Maybe I'll have her do something else with his hand. Super pathetic. Something like that instead. I'll figure it out. Chest is straight on, though. Would it be straight on? No, it wouldn't, because her shoulders would be canted. She'd be turned towards. So actually it would be... Yes, it'd be the other direction. Okay. Good to know. I'll fix that off screen. So, right, palm, knuckle, 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 pinky. Knuckle, knuckle. It's taking shape. So let's give her a crop top, because it's fun. Yeah, we could do little gold leaf earrings or ears. Yeah. Well, that's a thing. I don't know if it's a good thing yet, but that is definitely a thing. I think it could make Munchette a reality. That shouldn't be there, honestly. I shouldn't have reflections in her eyes, because her eyes are blanche white, so there wouldn't be any reflections. The eyes are probably going to take the most time, honestly, if I want to do them with the presence that I want her to have. The eyes will probably take me the most time. And then her skin, of course, too, because munchers are glossy black in like Super Mario Brothers 3, and they're kind of a sort of a satin black in like New Super Mario Brothers. So maybe I go for the satin black. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. It has been about an hour, and I apologize for having to move the stream from yesterday to today. I've been self-medding on my HRT, and it turns out one of the hormones I tried to start gives me an enormous headache, just huge migraine headaches. So I was not feeling up to streaming yesterday, so I apologize for not being there. I'm discontinuing that one because it's really, really disruptive to my schedule, just being able to exist in the world. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Let's pop back to the full screen stream. So there's a WikiHow article on how to do what? With the hands? Or what? I'm sorry, I wasn't watching the chat. How to trans? Yeah, I'm sure there's a small, tiny knowledge base of information on the internet on how to trans. Tiny, very insignificant amount of information gathered by other trans people. So yeah, I guess one other fun update that is not art related is I'm starting a regimen of domperidone in an effort to make the girls a little bigger, and I'll let you know how that's going. I'm not expecting any results for at least a month or two, but I will definitely let you know if I experience anything fun. Yeah, should be interesting. On another note, I am wearing a new bra today, and I love it. It is fantastic. Usually I wear like super push-up padded bras, and today is an unlined. It's an unlined push-up. It's not a balconette. It is a push-up bra. It's an underwire, but it's unlined, which is nice because it's not padded or anything. And not unlined. It's not padded, so it's nice to just have that immediacy there. I like it. It's very feminine. It's very soft feeling. So anyway, now that the TMI section is over, and these are, if you're not aware, these are totally natural. I've homegrown, so far at least. So yeah, that's about it for tonight. It's probably about it for a while. Next week's stream will be at the normal time, unless something awful happens. So it'll be Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific. And again, I will announce it on Twitter and Facebook again. So anyway, catch you later. Do be good to each other, and refill those spoons. Don't be afraid to take some time for you. Alright, good night everyone. Quick, turn off the stream! Quick! Oh my god!